Hello. Today I read the second chapter of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. This chapter is titled Greeting Ra. This day I am with you. Stabbed by the light of the great mind I wake. The sun crests the hill, and the hawk, according to the higher will, whirls and circumscribes day. I am called from my house. I shuffle sand underfoot, but my heart leaps. I open, am pierced by light. A cry escapes my lips. I do not know what to say. It is the language of the soul beneath the skin, the song of the birds in the acacia trees. Beautiful is the golden seed from which the corn arises. Beautiful the sun on the hill from which springs God's day. My body nourishes some unfolding time and purpose. I shine bronze as Hathor's mirror. My heart lifts like the sun. Passion and power quiver on the land, casting long shadows. Now the people in their houses stir, yawning, shouting, stretching. Shot through with light, they glow and quiver. Stones of sunlight pile up in heaven. Emerald is the truth when God draws near. Blessed we are by the sun. Ra is the child, a golden knot of flesh dropped from the open air, bright star in the house of dark Osiris, hair to the ages, word edging into the world. He grows a long beard and sits on the mountain, knowing its secrets. He rises from the flood, drawing up water. He quenches the thirst of his people. They drink and enter the river. He sucks the breast of heaven, golden-haired, flesh on fire, always burning, returning, always constant and new. It is his breath we breathe, his love that endures, his power that moves the world. We are the quivering of his arrows, the stirring of his hands. We are his spirit moving in matter. May the eye of God pierce us and give us the grace of his will. We are held in God's hands. Like the ocean, we whirl and remain the same. We are bound by law and held by the truth of change, that all seasons return, and that which was once and is no more shall come again. Sing then, rejoice and bind yourself to God's will. See how the seed falls from the tree and is buried. Die at once and live again. You shall grow like that sycamore, rooted in matter, bound for the boundless sky. You shall be blown by wind. You shall see the storm and sing its praises. You shall lie in the fields and kiss the earth. Raise your arms. You shall see the fury and power of God and change forever. Drink the cup of heaven. Let grace roll down your head like water. Drink in earth. Take in the things of your world. The barley grows straight in rows. The young shoots unfurl, and according to a higher purpose, truth rides visibly through the world. Have you not seen it? The sun shimmers with the power of gold. We are breathless in the golden air. Drink in the light and praise the cup of forever that spills out of the threads of eternity. Ra is an old man walking in the world, as much with the earth as the skin of a snake. He is with us, the spirit, the gold, the God, the ebb of life, watcher over the world. We shall rise like swallows and fly up the ladder of heaven. We sit in his hand. He buries us in the blue egg of the world. We are pressed into the soil and rise. We grow in him. The world changes, and God and men. We spin and sing in the house of the sun. The earth is glad. Cows chew the cud of light. We breathe the perfume of a golden flower. Old men and women rise, burst from their houses, arms lifted, dancing, crying, and singing. Dawn is a lyre playing the song of the day. Ra rises. He goes out into the world, a passion, a fiery burning up the night, making day. His light ennobles the face of heaven. He warms the belly of the sky. He gladdens Nut, his mother. He walks the upper regions, his heart inflamed with love. The waters in the pool of the farthest oasis are calmed. He gathers the sand serpents to his breast. He fears no living thing. He made them, what is known and not known. He speaks their name and takes their venom. The snake who gobbles the world enters Ra. Burned in fire, he vomits the evil he has spoken. His words are smelted into gold. With a kiss, Ra turns the poison into magic. He twines the snake around him. Now death lives on his forehead side by side with light. Let breath come and go. Let the great world change. Let men see that serpents entwine the God as the light of God entwines each man. It brushes his lips with sunlight, with kisses of life, with kisses of death, kisses of joy, kisses of poison and magic. The evening boat draws near. Ra comes to meet it at the edge of the sky, the edge of the river, the thin blade of time. It arrives and he steps from the shore of knowing. He enters. Small waves rock the boat and stems of reeds are bowing. He sails off. North, south, east, or west, he travels lightly toward the other shore of time. Infinity is his. Behold, a star has entered the sky. The geese take flight across the waxing moon. O substance, understanding of earth, creature of becoming, making himself understood. Flames of fire lick his body like golden serpent tongues, like the mouths of women in love. The wind uplifts him. He sings a dark song, gliding toward the dusk in the boat of evening. We show him our hands, the magic he placed in them. His boat slices the water. He passes towering papyrus. 3 godlike ducks wade in and follow. They glide, turn, and spiral. 3 godlike sparrows swoop and spin above the banks. Even frogs are dancing and singing. Ra rules the air and the gods invisible. The book of law lies in his hands. The speech of his lips falls lightly into being. His word enters the world. Creation, he says. Destruction, power invisible, glory. The house of heaven is the house of man. No walls stand between heaven and earth. You are no further from me than from your own hot breath. At any moment you enter heaven by saying, I am a temple of Ra. Love is his light. Compassion, the light of the world. Ra is fire. Joy is the sky. His heart beats with forever. The white clouds of his thought pass over the sky and water.